my name is Kaylee from Where in the World is Kaylee, and this is my boyfriend Joseph. I am Canadian and I live in Prague, and Joseph is Czech. So today we're gonna go over the different traditions and the experiences that we have growing up in different countries and kind of what my experiences were this year celebrating Christmas in Czech Republic. I should probably mention we're currently very sick. Joseph gave me a really lovely cold for our Christmas celebration. That was my Christmas present this year.
Really nice play.
So in Canada, we really only celebrate 3 days: Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. However, here in the Czech Republic, they start with different celebrations a little bit earlier. On the 5th of December, they have St. Nicholas Day.
Svátek svatého Mikuláše, or St. Nicholas Day, is the day when St. Nicholas with angel and devil goes from home to home, and they gave presents or like treats to kids, and when the kid is good, it gets like fruits, sweets and stuff like that, and when the kid was naughty, the devil will scare him and tell him that if he will not be good, he will have to go to hell.
So the devil walks around carrying a sack on his back, and he threatens the children that if they're naughty, he's going to put them in the sack and bring them back to hell.
He does that sometimes.
Did you ever get taken to hell?
No, my brother did.
Your brother got taken to hell? Did he cry?
I think so, yeah.
So apparently a lot of the children cry during this. Did you used to cry?
I think so, yeah. It's really like, scary for kids, I think.
Ahoy! It is December 5th here in Prague, and we are celebrating St. Nicholas Day, which is a weird Czech tradition. And right now we are heading to Old Town Square to see Mikuláš, I believe is what his name is, something like that, which is Santa Claus in Czech. And we are going to see some angels and devils and maybe Jesus. I'm not sure. I don't know what to expect. It's a weird tradition that I've never heard of before.
So another tradition is that we have 4 candles for every week from the start of the December. It's called Advent candles. On first Sunday we lit first candle, then second Sunday, second week, we lit 2 candles, and we are going like that till 24th December. So
another tradition that they have here, which is actually not a Czech tradition, it is specific to Prague, is that during Advent, each year there are 2 lamplighters who walk across Charles Bridge to light each lantern individually. So as I said, it's specific to Prague, but I guess it's specific to this bridge in particular. From what I've heard, it is the only bridge in the entire world that still has gas lanterns, so it's a pretty cool thing to see. Joseph didn't know that this existed.
Yeah.
I had to teach him a Czech tradition that I saw on Instagram, so we got to go do that this year. Even though we don't actually have any holidays before Christmas Eve in Canada, we of course start celebrating early by decorating and baking. So in both Canada and the Czech Republic, we do decorate Christmas trees. Usually in Canada, we decorate with like special ornaments that we've collected or made over the years. And the one thing that I have noticed that's very different is in Canada, I don't know anybody that still uses a real tree. Every single person that I know of has a fake tree in Canada. Growing up though, I did always have a real tree and we would go out and like cut down a tree as a family. I hated it. It was really cold and we'd have to walk forever to find a tree, and then it was usually like not even that pretty of a tree. Sorry Mom and Dad, but I hated that tradition.
So basically, most of the Czech homes have a live tree, like real one. We decorate it with red and gold because it should bring you luck and money in future, and it looks probably same as this. In the past, people hang their trees upside down because they didn't have that much space, and they didn't get any more, like they didn't get that much presents because they were poor mostly.
So before Christmas in both Canada and the Czech Republic, we get ready for the holidays by doing lots of baking.
So we bake včelí úly, which is like, it looks like basically like beehive and it's full of honey. Or we make Christmas cake, which is sort of like a bun, like a huge sweet bun with almonds and raisin.
So in Canada, we commonly make sugar cookies with shortbread and fudge, but my favorite growing up was always making gingerbread men and gingerbread house. We made a gingerbread house every year, and I just like coated it in icing and sugar. I have two sisters, so we'd all split up the house and get to decorate different parts, and they always made me do the back of the house because it looked bad, but everyone thought it tasted the best. So, but this year, I requested that we make a gingerbread house. Joseph is the baker, and he said no. So I then requested gingerbread men. So we made some gingerbread men instead.
And I did all hard work actually.
We just baked some gingerbread cookies and are about to decorate them. I should point out I am not decorating them how you would normally decorate gingerbread cookies, like a normal adult. I am going to decorate them how I did it when I was a child, which means coating the entire thing in icing and throwing a bunch of candy on it, because I'd rather it taste delicious than look pretty.
So in Canada, we celebrate Christmas Eve on December 24th. In my family, we would always watch Christmas movies together, so we'd watch like How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Christmas Vacation, and a personal family favorite of ours was A Christmas Story, which Joseph had never seen, I think, like any of those movies. So this year I got to show him all of those movies for the first time. How did you feel about A Christmas Story?
It's okay.
We would usually leave out cookies for Santa and some carrots for his reindeer as well. And we would read A Night Before Christmas and then go to bed early because we had to get to bed before Santa came.
In Czech we celebrate Christmas at the 24th December, and the day goes like we wake up, eat some sweets, and then we have a lunch which contains mostly wine sausage with potatoes. Then the preparation for the dinner starts. So we make like open sandwiches. We make...
What are those called?
Chlebíčky. They are really delicious.
They are.
Before dinner everybody should be dressed fancy because it's holidays and everybody should be like in white or like something really nice. And then before the dinner we prepare everything, because if you get up from the table during the dinner, anybody from the family can die. That's like real tradition, and Kaylee was really like baffled by that, I think.
So my concern is I drink a lot of water. So for dinner he brought me like a full pitcher of water and his whole family was confused. Because I didn't want to start off by like murdering his whole family. I thought that would be a bad way to celebrate Christmas.
For the dinner we eat carb with potato salad. Then after the dinner we have like sweets and tea and coffee probably, and then there's the...
But I would like to point out about this, you have to have cold tea because you're not allowed to get up and make the tea, so you're eating tea that was made before dinner.
Yeah, you can make it like really hot, so if you are dining for half hour it probably will be cold. And then there's the other tradition with apple. So you have apple, you cut it in half, and when in the apple is like a star from the
So
seeds.
the core of the apple?
Yeah, the core of the apple. If there is a star, it means luck, and like it's from the days before, so you would have good fortune and stuff like that. And if there is a cross, it means that there will be probably like plague or illness or really unhappiness in the family. During dinner, baby Jesus should deliver us presents under the tree, and basically in this country nobody gives presents to nobody, everything should be from baby Jesus. And when you are done dining, he rings a bell, and that means that he gave you all the present he wanted to give you, and you go with your family and unwrap all the presents.
When you open a present, you say, Děkuji, Jezušku.
Exactly.
That says, "Babe, thank you, baby Jesus."
Yeah.
So, unlike Czech, in Canada we celebrate Christmas on December 25th. When I was a kid, we would always wake up in the morning with stockings on our bed from Santa Claus, and we'd bring our stockings into our parents' bedroom and open the stockings in our bed. When I say I did this as a child, I mean I did this until 2 years ago when I moved out of the country, and then we would go out to our living room and we would open all of the presents from Santa Claus and then open all of our presents from each other. Afterwards, my family personally, we would always drive to Toronto and to see my grandparents and all of my family, and that's where we would do our turkey dinner. So for us, we would always have turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, gravy, vegetables, all that kind of stuff. So this year, since I knew we were going to be doing a Czech traditional Christmas with Joseph's family, we decided to do a more Canadian Christmas party with a turkey dinner with some of our friends.
So basically, after 24th December we have two holidays which are called první a druhý svátek vánoční, in English first and second Christmas holidays. So basically what you do is that you go to see your parents or grandparents, have dinner or lunch with your relatives, and then unwrap presents and talk and drink more.
There was a lot of shots this Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't think I had prepared myself for how many shots I was going to have to do, especially since we were pretty sick for Christmas.
Yeah, a lot.
So in Canada on the 26th we have Boxing Day. For me, we spent this in Toronto as well with my Italian family, so my dad's side, and we ate lots of delicious Italian food. Fun fact, we actually ate schnitzel, which is traditional, that's what we ate with Joseph's grandparents here, but we ate schnitzel for dinner every year for Boxing Day with my nonna and nono. However, the tradition in Canada and I guess just North America in general would be that Boxing Day is for shopping. There's a lot of sales on Boxing Day in order to sell all the things that they didn't sell for Christmas. So hopefully you found this video interesting. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, and if you have any different sort of traditions that you do for Christmas with your family, let me know in the comments down below, and let me know where they're from, because I'm interested. Now that I've spent what I would consider a fairly weird Christmas here, I'm interested to see what other people do in other countries. And if you want to see more videos like this of my life in Prague and sometimes traveling around to different places, then definitely subscribe because I make new videos every Thursday. Thanks!